I haven't been live on YouTube in a long time. I've been focusing all my live on Facebook because now MD is helping me optimize the search engines. And, well, that's okay. It's just the way we've been doing it. But we'll give him a little content right here.
Hey, bro.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, Henry. Just at it, man.
You what?
Just at it.
All right. Hey, you're live out on the Henry McClure live show on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're out on the YouTube channel.
Henry, I'm just happy to be fucking live anywhere, bro.
Oh man, I love being alive. I wake up every day. You know what I don't know uh, I'm almost a decade clean and sober. But what I live now is a timeless life. I have no idea what time it was. It is. I'm alive. That's what time it is.
Right. Hey, brother, I'm with you, man. Completely.
I love it. Hey, so I've been getting all your Instagram, and I think before I go home tonight, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel for you.
Oh, great.
But what do you want to call it? I think we should just call it Mike Siegel.
Sure.
Yeah, but I think grow the brand. The brand I think you want to grow is just your name. That's
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Yeah.
But also
Mike Siegel or M Siegel. There was another M Siegel you and I both did, brother, right? Because I signed the stuff as M Siegel, and our thing is M Siegel on the website.
Okay. No, that's fine. M Siegel it is. I always liked the way he signed that. His M was amazing.
Right.
I've got his autograph. I got when I sold that the Arlen's original, I kept all the stuff. What I really loved about it was just dealing with him day to day because Dana only owned 5% of that center.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so, like, in the end of my life, I just got to deal with Mace.
Man, that was good, man.
I know. And then think about it, too. When I lived in LA, I socialized with Mace more than I did Dana.
Yeah.
But, lucky Henry.
Right. Amen.
But here's what I can do, too. I've been doing this is, so MD will watch this. And MD is the guru of YouTube. So he takes all my Facebook lives or all Henry McClure lives, downloads them, puts in the search engine optimization, puts graphics on them, and loads them all to YouTube. And now out of the woodworks, I've got every YouTube guy wanting to cut his costs, trying to undercut him because he's blowing up my YouTube channel. And so I can get him to start following you on Instagram, and we can start getting all your content too out onto YouTube.
Great.
You follow?
Henry, it's crazy land YouTube. It's like my daughter Aviva a couple months ago took some things of these little quacking ducks somewhere out here. 10 million people watched it, man.
I got one thing. I've only had one get like 1,000,003 views, and it was one of my reels on Facebook.
I don't know if we should find some quacking ducks and let them walk across my paintings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? I've got one. I've got artwork that it's a big canvas, long canvas. I've got it, and I just walked on it. I call it Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm enjoying your art. I am. I believe in you, and but we can start.
Did you see the last one I just did with all the colors?
Yeah. So I took that and I sent it out on Twitter.
Oh, great.
And so what my code is, so I'm going back through my YouTube channel, and if I tweet it, then MD will then search do the upgrades on it. I didn't. I only want to see. I've got like 1,200. I've got 1,200 videos on YouTube.
Wow.
So I only want. I can't afford to have him do every one of them.
Yeah, and what the stuff you're talking about before, man. Whatever you want to do, you want to write stuff down. I'm good with you, man. Like when the tide rises, all boats rise, man. Whatever you want to do, I'm cool.
No, I know. I just, me. I've always marched to the tune of a different drummer.
You and me both, man.
And
some days that's going against the wind, man.
Well, I've got certain clients that I deal with in the real estate business that I just shake their hand, deal's done.
Right.
But I'll tell you, who I put everything in writing with? Dana Kay. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
Well, yeah, he just wants everything in writing, and that's okay. Like your uncle said, never feel bad about doing business in a business-like manner.
But the great thing about him was, Henry, he would sign everything, right? But he was still like a handshake guy. He said, I sign it and I put it in the drawer, and then we just go on, and people live up to the only reason for having the paper is for people who are dishonorable, because most of the time, he was good to go with people. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I'm telling you. Well, when I was living up at the Ojai Valley in Casita Springs, and Renee got pregnant, and I was living in a 1-bedroom house that had a garage that was built to be converted into like a room, right? Like a family room.
So you lived in Ojai?
Well, no, I lived in Casita Springs before you got to Ojai.
Yeah. Oh man, I used to go to Ojai all the time.
Oh, I did too.
I love that place, man.
I did too. There was a Mexican restaurant that I used to go there. The bartender, she was hot, and I just go in there and help her bartend on Sundays, and try to get in her britches. but nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Ojai is an arts community, man.
Oh man, I know it.
We can get into something in there, man.
Yeah, I wonder if she ever bought that bar. But where Johnny Cash, I lived, a couple 100 yards from where Johnny Cash used to live in Casitas.
Wow.
Yeah, and I missed him by 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It was.
I love the man. I'm gonna wear all black till the world's all right.
Well, so what happened was I was living down in Belmont Shore in Long Beach, right? And the cocaine dealer lived right next to me. And I'm doing blow all the time. And, I just really, I started like coming out of my skin. So I go, man, I got to dry out, and I got to stop all this. And so I put it all aside, just cold turkey, and then so after a couple of weeks of thinking clearer, and my heart rate coming down a little bit, I ended up buying a house up in Casitas.
Oh wow! I never knew that, man. It was nice up there.
Oh yeah, it was really cool. And because I was trying to have Mace let me move my office into Santa Monica. And no, he said, look, you can pick any mall you want, but he goes, I need you in one of the malls. And so then I moved up to Ventura because what they call Pacific View was Buenaventura.
I worked on that, man. I made like the May company deal to move out of Oxnard into there.
Well, they that deal.
And you know what made that deal, Sam, man? We started to do that renovation, okay, right? And we started to like build the second floor for May Company to attach to it, right?
Right.
Okay. Without having them committed, okay. And I was there in St. Louis with the May guys, right? And those guys were all motherfuckers, man. Did you know that, Henry? Like, there was this one guy that was there, Chuck Luber, right?
Right.
Okay. And I said to him, because Larry Sidwell was with them before we went to Macerich, which was after I had left, right? And I said to Luber, because they were all like worked together, I said, hey, I saw your whatever, Larry Sidwell the other day. How's he doing? And Luber's response was, well, he was alive the last time I saw him. Okay. And that was like their attitude. Luber actually, because a lot of those make company guys were lawyers. Luber went to law school. Okay. You know how he paid for his law school, Henry?
Dealing cards.
No, he was in St. Louis, and he would like hire these like black kids who were thugs, right, to go and sell candy in the richest white neighborhoods for protection. Okay, we'll protect you if you overpay for this candy, and he did that, and that's how he got the money to pay for law school. Okay, super guy.
So you buy the candy and you're getting protection.
Right, like
Oh yeah.
You go to a candy bar for like $500, okay, then you got protection. If you buy this candy, your house will be safe. Okay.
Yeah. There's some Italian people that did pretty good at that.
I understand. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I moved up. I ended up moving up to Ventura, and then I didn't go out for about 6 months. And I met these guys. This couple was crazy. They used to call me Uncle Henry. And finally, one time they came up to my house, brought their nephew with them. They go, come on, Uncle Henry, we're going out. And I had just made this big dinner, and we all ate dinner together. And then we ended up going out to a little bar between Ojai and Casitas. And next thing you know, we're getting tuned up, and we're down in Ventura. And I met Renee. I did a backflip for her on the dance floor. And
was that when you met her?
Yeah, I met Renee in Ventura, and it was the longest one night stand I'd ever been on, like 15 years.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I couldn't get enough of her.
At least you got a dividend out of that deal, man.
Oh yeah, that Bentley on Bianca, the daughter, ended up. She's got a year of sobriety, and she never was a drunk like me. She just, I set a good example.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Well, so we got right after it, and next thing you know, Renee is pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And so I needed to find a house. So, because this place up in Casitas was like, okay, this isn't where we're going to live. And man, I'm short money. So I borrowed 25 grand from Mace and paid him right back. I said, look, I'll pay you back as soon as I sell my house in Casitas. And sure enough, man, I walked in, paid him back 25,000, and I said, don't you want some interest? I had my checkbook, right? And he goes, nah, just give me back the 25 grand. He goes, I'm lucky I got it.
Yeah.
So he helped. He's always helped me out. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he was a good man.
He is a good man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully he'll be helping us from heaven with the art.
Oh, he is. He's helping me with the real estate right now, baby.
That's good.
So I'll make some deals, and I can afford to buy your art.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you sell enough. You help me sell enough of it, man. You don't have to buy it. It'll be your art, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I'm gonna throw some shoes on, go back home. I'm at the office still, and I'm gonna call it a night. But thank you for the live show, and this was short and sweet. But I want to get you on my Facebook show some night. All right?
We'll do it.
All right.
I love you, man.
I love you too, brother.
You're the best, Henry.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye. Okay, MD. So we've got to, you got to follow Mike Siegel on, you got to follow Mike Siegel on Instagram. We'll figure out how to do this. Well, anyway, I'm nervous. I'm getting great readings on my board here, but I'm getting poor readings on YouTube. So I hope you guys can hear me all right. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Henry McClure live in Topeka, Kansas. Hey, and if nobody's told you they love you, I love you.